guys, welcome back. It's Felicia
and Rowena.
So today, instead of a full-on skincare routine, we're going to be talking about our most exciting recent additions into it. So this includes toners, serums,
cleansers, a mask,
just one, and a hair tie.
These are new additions to our skincare arsenal, and some of them for me have quickly grown to become like my basic necessities. I've been just using these two. That's it.
Yeah, that have like replaced our solid kind of daily routine, right? Yeah, same here. Even if it has been like really recent, some of them are affordable, like drugstore, whereas other ones are a little bit more pricey. So there is something for everyone out there, because we know you guys like to hear drugstore, but for a lot of you as well, you do want to like experiment and get to know more brands as well. So yeah, let's just jump into what we've been liking, starting off first with
cleansers. And of course we'll move our way to toners and serums and moisturizers and mask, as always.
Yeah.
And these are the steps of your routine.
Alright, so here we have cleansers, and I'm actually so excited because we have been liking that rice exfoliation from Tatcha, right? But also the Dermalogica, it's like powder
enzyme
to foam.
Yes.
Yeah, and so we didn't get to try out this one, which is from Wishtrend. It's the green tea enzyme powder wash, but hola mole! I tried it out recently and it's so good, especially if you guys are like green tea lovers. It smells like green tea. It's like really strong.
I feel like this is even finer than any of the other products.
Yeah.
Last time Suicide, the beauty wash, was the softest and the smoothest. This one I feel like is even softer, like the grains,
like finer, right?
The particles, the granulars are like very powdery.
So if you guys haven't kind of come across these powder to foam cleansers, what you do is it comes out like this, just a little like spritz of it, and then you add a little bit of water, foam it up in your hands, and then you
gently
circle it all over the face. And at first you'll feel that it's a gentle exfoliant because the little like granules start to buff away dead skin and flaky skin, but it's also really hydrating as well. It's not like rubbing rice, like harsh rice onto your face.
And there's generally AHAs in here, like naturally derived fruit acids, to help you with the chemical exfoliating aspects as well.
Yeah, which helps to brighten, to soften and all that. Great for sensitive skin, oily skin, combo, dry, anything, like all skin types.
A lot of these have AHAs. For this one, there is papaya extract.
Yeah, which helps with brightening because it's a chemical exfoliant but naturally derived, so it's actually very gentle. The top ingredient is baking soda. It really helps with inflammation, and there's also coconut oil and obviously the green tea leaf extract, so it just smells like matcha powder, which is
probably
really awesome.
So hydrating and nourishing.
Yeah, and if you haven't tried anything with green tea as the main ingredient, it's high in anti-inflammatory properties, antioxidants, it's got L-theanine. So I use this at night. I don't have enough patience in the morning to kind of deal with powders.
Must get to work.
Yeah. Like, but it's just really nice because it foams up and like froths up really nicely. So I highly recommend you try these like powder cleansers if you haven't tried them before.
Okay, so this is the Ling Skincare Purifying Facial Cleanser. This is so interesting. The direction is use morning and evening, apply directly to dry skin. So there's coconut oil and rose water, and you're supposed to just massage it into your face as is when it's dry. So it kind of feels like a moisturizer, and then you wash it off. It doesn't lather, it doesn't foam, it doesn't do anything, you just wash it off. Your skin feels hydrated and moisturized. It's not that it doesn't feel like it's clean, it's you're just used to things bubbling.
Yeah.
You know, you're used to things frothing, you're used to like your face feeling stripped for some reason. So in my head, I was like, whoa, what is going on? But I feel like I need to cleanse before that if you're wearing makeup or if you're wearing sunscreen.
Yeah,
because
like,
I feel like it's pretty gentle. It's very, very gentle. So I think this would be really good for the morning.
Yeah, for like drier skin as well. And the reason why we've been testing Ling out is we actually recently got a facial from them. It was so fun because we got this like bubbling mask, and then we got this heated thing that like smooshed everything into our skin and it felt so good. But actually all of the products, everything is really watery consistency.
Hydrated.
Yeah, and lightweight. So it's free from any irritants like mineral oils or lanolin, things that are pore clogging. Everything is just so fresh on the face.
Anything that's hydrating and nourishing is the foundation of any skincare regime.
These two I want to mention are very similar. It's only because I went back home to Australia that I thought like, actually my friend gave me this. It's the salicylic acid cleanser. So it's got witch hazel, salicylic, sage leaf. The thing about Aesop, it's an Australian brand and it's actually quite expensive, but they source very natural ingredients. So you can tell like just by smelling all the products, it just smells like plants. Everything is plant-based.
Stores too.
Their stores are so extra, but like it's so Instagrammable.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but it's like, sometimes I'm scared to walk inside. And I wanted to pair that or show you guys next to the La Roche-Posay Medicated Gel Cleanser with 2% salicylic acid because I find these two are so similar. In terms of consistency, they're both a clear, lightweight gel. So it's slightly runny, but when you put it on, it just froths up really nicely. And the 2% salicylic acid isn't too stripping. So this one you can use twice a day, every day. And it just helps to keep like your oils in check if you have acne prone or oily skin. This one has LHA, which is kind of like a gentler version of BHA. It's like the little cousin of it. It's a little more gentler, so it's actually good for more sensitive skinned people. So I've been really enjoying this every single day, and I feel like my skin has actually been so good.
These are literally the same consistency.
Right? It's like thicker a little bit,
thicker,
right? Like,
yeah.
and stickier, tackier a little bit, but it just foams up to a really silky froth. This one is a bit lighter in terms of like how it froths. So this is bougie. This also works really well.
Next, we're moving on to toners and essence, and the first thing that I want to talk about and share with you,
So excited.
is this Laneige cream skin. Here, just use some as we talk.
Okay.
Use some as
Oh,
we
I like the feel of the bottle.
Yeah,
too.
so the first, just like Laneige, everything from them, the bottle, it's kind of like this frosted glass, which is kind of heavy.
It's like pearl kind of color.
Yeah, so the thing with this, it's the texture of it's like a lotion or a toner or even an essence, but then the properties, like what it does and what it feels like, it's like a moisturizer. It's magic.
Like, it kind of feels like velvet, like it's thick. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you just assume a liquid like this is going to be super lightweight.
So the things with toners generally, it's the first thing you put on your skin after you cleanse. It replenishes like the deeper layers of your skin because the molecular size of these toners are generally a lot smaller. So this targets everything from like the top layers of your skin all the way down. It sinks really deep into your skin. It's perfect for dry, dehydrated skin types, and I've read a lot of reviews that even for people with oily skin, that's why I got it for you. It also works very beautifully. And for me, I still have to follow this up with a cream or a moisturizer, but some people can just use this and then they can be done. And then this is the whole like skin, what is it? The skincare skin skip. It's like the skin. So while I was looking into this product, I turned to Felicia. I was like, wow, innovation in skincare industry is so fascinating. The deeper I go into it, the more I'm like, dude, this is actually a very, very innovative product. From what I read, took quite a while, maybe like over 2 years to come up with this actual formulation. It's under $30. And then this is the Hado Labo, which means skin lab in Japanese. And this is just like a very hydrating hyaluronic acid. You know how earlier we were talking about like toners and essence generally target the deeper epidermis layer of your skin? This would be it.
Yeah.
It's like so deeply nourishing, so deeply hydrating.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't have that additional like top layer protection.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's that moisture. It's just hydration.
But both of these are very, very quickly absorbing.
Because I've been using a lot of like hyaluronic boosters, you know, from like Good Molecule. Tried their booster of hyaluronic acid as well as the Paula's Choice hyaluronic acid. If you just need more water content, you know, when it's like flaky and dry.
I need more water content.
Yeah. So actually similar to what you said about this is what I found really interesting and so exciting. This is the Chok green tea. First of all, I was like blown away that it was Tony Moly. I mean, like, it's not that I don't like Tony Moly. It's just for the longest time I thought they were like very young audience because everything was packaged really cute.
Yeah.
So I never really looked to them for skincare, but when I actually got sent this, it's like completely just
like
dissolves
water.
into water. Yeah. But the even cooler thing is, you know how like almost every product, their first ingredient is water, right?
Yeah.
They took out water and it's pure green tea ferment extract.
Isn't it like 80% green tea?
Yeah. Like green tea essence is the first ingredient. And it just like bursts into water. It's like
Water gel. It is. It's the same texture. Wow,
yeah, so good. And like the smell is just so refreshing. It's so lightweight, and I feel like I just want to keep applying this on. So the other ingredients that it also has, lemon seed oil, which is filled with antibacterial and antifungal properties, as well as rosewood oil, which helps soothe and revitalizes. So if you guys are into lightweight, super hydrating product and you like green tea, oh my gosh. And it's only like $24. It says it's an essence, which means you kind of use it after your toner, kind of like a serum type thing. Yeah.
And with moisturizers and half of a serum. This is like half serum, half moisturizer. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the OSEA Advanced Protection Cream. This is the cream that I've been using in tandem with the cream skin, and that's all I need. And I haven't felt my face be that plump and hydrated in a very long time. You know, compared to like sometimes our routines, we'd be using like, I don't know, five, 6, 7 steps. And
whoa, it's so thick.
The thing that I really like about this is it's made with organic seaweed, which is really great for anti-aging. It's super moisturizing, and it's really good for dry and dehydrated skin. So along with seaweed or algae extract, there's also avocado oil, which helps to firm skin and diminish the appearance of wrinkles because it's rich in vitamin E. There's DPHP, an amino acid compound that visibly reduces signs of aging. And amino acids are really important because they're a protein that helps our skin cells hold on tighter. So the more of it, the more it will help you kind of like rebuild your skin barrier.
Skin.
Yeah, there's also grapeseed oil and macadamia oil. Both are lightweight oils rich in essential fatty acids and antioxidants. Anything that's deeply nourishing and hydrating and rich in fatty acids will help you combat things like aging, fine lines, wrinkles, like all that good stuff.
Especially for le dry skin. But they also have like the oily combination line.
There's a lot of different products. If you want to try clean beauty, this will be a great place to start. Next is the Krave Beauty Great Barrier Relief.
First of all, I am so a fan of the name Leah, you witty little one. Great Barrier Relief.
When I saw that, I was like,
I instantly messaged her and was like, yes! Because there's a place in Australia called Great Barrier Reef.
So the concept behind Great Barrier Relief, or her intention when she created this, because I just asked her before we filmed, for her, it's in this era of instant gratification, like you put on serums, you use chemical exfoliants. A lot of times we overdo a lot of these things. We over cleanse, we over skincare in general. And this product really is to help rebuild damaged skin barriers if we do overdo everything.
Like use it wrong, and then you end up with a compromised skin barrier.
Yeah. For me personally, I haven't used it long enough for it to actually fade anything on my face. I have a lot of freckles, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. I've only been using this for about a week, but from what I have seen, it is deeply moisturizing, deeply hydrating, which I really appreciate.
And the cool thing is, it's got tamanu oil as well as safflower oil and rosehip oil, but when you apply it, it's not greasy or oily at all. It's just like really light and hydrating.
So this added to my excitement learning about innovations in skincare. Although it's very different from Laneige's cream skin, the formulation process of getting something that's so oily to feel like a serum slash moisturizer was really difficult. This should be used after toning and then before moisturizing. And sometimes I actually forgot to moisturize after using this one because it is so moisturizing. Krave was teasing about how this could help with eczema, and you know how like eczema like on my elbows and I have some on my neck. So I did use this for a couple of nights. It wasn't like an instant relief, but I think I'm still fixated on that instant gratification. So I want to use it a little longer, and I'll give you guys an update to see if there's any before and after.
Yeah.
Because it is damaged skin barrier.
It's always nice to have like, if anything happens to your skin, an instant go-to, you know, when you need to peel everything back, that type of thing. My turn. So I have one addition because I went back to Australia and it was in the middle of summer. I was using the Skin Perfecting Lotion from Murad, and this is oil controlling because all the ingredients in this lightweight moisturizer also helps combating acne and breakouts. And the key ingredient in this oil-free lightweight moisturizer is Queen of Meadow. So you can kind of think of this ingredient as like a natural source of salicylic acid that will help to balance your oils. And it really is one of those, like, you put it on and it just helps your skin from glistening, especially in humid, hot climates. And it doesn't smell like anything, is fast absorbing, oil-free. So I just really like it. It doesn't have sunscreen or anything. So I highly recommend this one if you're into lightweight moisturizers and you're also acne prone.
It's lightweight, but it's not thick, but it's very hydrating.
Yeah, but what I love about the brand and what it stands for is that they say skincare is not superficial because it is healthcare. When you have beautiful skin, it's a sign that you have a healthy body and mind. So that kind of is in line with everything that we also believe in. You know, skin is not just skin, it's an organ that's attached to your body. And so everything you eat, everything that you put on, it'll all come out.
Yeah. Whatever you fill your container and your vessel with, it'll come out. And the last product, fish mask.
Last little addition, I wanted to throw it in is because I get breakouts, right? So while I was back home, tried this out. When you put it on, it tingles. It like has this slightly intense sensation of like not burning, but you can definitely feel something is going on.
I'm not gonna try it.
Yeah. And then after maybe a minute, it just dries out and it's a very like kind of smooth. It's quite a dry clay when it sets and like dries out. There's kaolin bentonite, there's also sage oil, evening primrose oil, and canina fruit oil. And bentonite and kaolin, we mentioned this in our Masque video. Bentonite is one of my most favorite clays of all time. I also used this when I had the rash with apple cider vinegar. It like alleviated
it.
Yeah.
She texted me last night, she's like, all right, apple cider vinegar is actually, it's either gonna make it work or it's gonna fix it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, make or break. And it made. Kaolin clay is also a really great clay for absorbing oils.
It just has milder absorption properties. So kaolin clay, if a dry skin person were to use clay, it would be kaolin. So if for me, if I were to use bentonite, I think my face would just...
yeah, because it's so like absorbent.
It's like SpongeBob and Patrick out in the
But that's what it is. And then I got my mom to use this too. And she also felt that after she washed it off, it's like, whoa, it's like so revitalized. It's so purified, so like brightened. But for her, because she has super sensitive skin, maybe she wasn't like allergic to maybe the oils in it, but she got like mild like inflammation. So definitely, once again, just because it's all natural doesn't mean that it works for every skin type. And I really want to stress that no matter how clean, how natural any skincare brand is, you never know, right, if you're allergic to it. And it's a little more complex than just looking at alcohol and thinking, oh, it's bad.
Or it's like yes or no. Is it bad? Yes or no. It's a lot more than that.
Yeah.
And a lot of dermatologists also say that just because an ingredient is natural doesn't mean it's better for you, because a lot of essential oils, that's natural, but essential oils can cause you to, if your skin is already inflamed, if your skin barrier is damaged, it will cause inflammation, or it can trigger, your skin to freak out.
Worsening, yeah. So anyway, these are our favorites recently. Let us know if you think that there's anything that we should try you want to see more of. And hopefully this like inspired some sort of inspiration into you going and searching for more skincare.
Searching and not searching. Knowing that you probably already have everything you need, and also moving forward, trying skincare products that can actually cut back a lot of steps.
Helps to minimize everything.
Honestly, what I said earlier, from going from like using 5 to 10 products a night / a day to just using these two.
And products.
I mean, if you're gonna include like the face mask and then the double masking and all of that, I do that maybe like once every 2 months. But like 5 products down to 2, that's like, I blew my own mind. Like being able to do that kind of like detox skincare routine, I was like, whoa, I can get by just fine. My skin will look just like as good. It'll be just as hydrated by using 2 products only.
Yeah. Also keep in mind that the reason why you even change your products to begin with is because, the environments are changing, your body is changing, your skin goes through different phases, which is why you need to like try new things from time to time. But when you find something that works, just stick with it until it doesn't work. And then that's when you can like, go out and look for new things. So yeah, always room for improvement, I guess. So let us know which one you guys are most interested about or any other suggestions. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.